Well, to be clear, through events that are under our control and not under our control, we don't have the votes. Okay?
Well, that was Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy, Republican, co-sponsor of the Graham-Cassidy health care bill, announcing the devastating defeat of that bill, which would have gutted the Affordable Care Act and left millions of Americans uninsured. 3 Republicans came out against it, Senators John McCain, Susan Collins, and Rand Paul, and that means that thing was toast. But is it really? Congressman Robin Kelly joins us right now. Congressman, I got to ask you this here. They tried to do this to hit a deadline by September 30th. Through reconciliation. Now they can't do it. You chair the Congressional Black Caucus's Health Brain Trust. One, the fight is not over because the Trump administration is literally trying to choke the Affordable Care Act to death because they're talking about taking the website offline every Sunday. They want to keep folks from even enrolling. They literally want to choke it to death.
Oh, definitely choke it to death. They want to keep folks from enrolling. They're making the enrollment period shorter. You can't advertise for people to enroll. So, you know, when they say, oh, it's going down, well, they're helping it. They want to help it go down. You know, they want to see it to its defeat. But we're going to do everything we can to make sure people in our communities know that you can still enroll. In my district alone, 70,000 people have insurance because of the Affordable Care Act. 12,000 are children.
Numbers do not lie. Does it need to be fixed? Absolutely. But when you look at the reason people file bankruptcy, it used to be about 70% was due to healthcare costs. I know I did in 2004 for the same reason. We've seen a dramatic drop in people filing for bankruptcy due to healthcare because of the Affordable Care Act.
And bankruptcy, foreclosure, my district had the highest rate of foreclosures in Illinois. And we're seeing a turnaround in that. Yes, more people are working, but it's also because of the Affordable Care Act.
Is there going to be any momentum in the House to support what the Senate is trying to do, Senate Democrats are trying to do with regard to single-payer health care?
Oh, I think that, well, you know, John Conyers has his bill, Medicare for All, and I think that that's a great starting point, and of course we need to discuss and see, you know, what is possible for us to get through. But for me, the bottom line is until we change some of the seats that are in Congress, it's hard to get anything through.
Congresswoman Kelly, again, thank you for your work. We know that legislation starts in the House, and we also know the Republicans are threatening to link health care to this tax reform they want to do. What do you see on the horizon in terms of them not only trying to revive this attack, but then try to attack, link it to tax reform?
Well, they were hoping they could pass or repeal and then pass whatever they were trying to pass, so they would have money for their tax reform. You know, today we're not voting until 4:30 because supposedly they're going on this tax retreat. Huh. So we'll see.
Congressman, as we all know that major legislation, we need bipartisan support and we need to have a process. I mean, going into the future on this, do you see us having hearings, field hearings, talking to people, testimony, back into the members?
You know, people get along better than people think. I have 2 bills. One is a dental bill that deals with getting more dental care for low-income areas and in rural areas, and it was for Republican dentists that helped me finally get the bill out of Energy and Commerce. Without their help, I would not have been able to do it. And then I have a bill that helps farmers, and it's bipartisan. My colleague, Boss, is helping me do that, where farmers can grow more without being penalized as long as they give the food to food pantries or sell it at a very low cost. So, but they need to step up more to me and deal with their leadership, because they're the ones preventing bills from coming to the floor or more of the bipartisan conversation.
The one thing I will also say, and I got literally 20 seconds of the final comment here, and that is, this is also where white Democrats are going to have to use that very same language, talking to 2 white people saying, this bill is for y'all. You're sick as well. But what happens is when we talk about, in this country, we talk about blacks and Hispanics, we'll name that. No, you got to be very specific in terms of naming them.
And there's poor everybody.
Yeah, broke is broke. Congresswoman Kelly, we appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Weekdays on TV One.
I will never lie to you.
Oh, my God.
Roland Martin.
He doesn't want to talk to us. He wants to ignore us.
Uncensored.
Hell no.
That ain't gonna cut it, boo.
Unapologetic.
No, that is fundamentally false. You are wrong.
Unfiltered.
He wants an America where we all look alike. He ain't talking about black people.
Unrelenting.
You better go work out, because you got a fight on your hands.
News One Now with Roland Martin. Weekdays at 7 a.m. on TV One.